Hello, hello, and welcome to Pure Live. It is Friday night, and it's actually 9:17 p.m. We normally do this at 9, but I did not want to be running around. So, you know exactly what we do before we get going, and we have plenty to talk about. And you see me in a different light right now because I'm having technical difficulties, but we're going to do this thing anyway. All right, well, we start off with our sponsors. So let's start with the dreamers. Here we go. Yes, honey. All right, you can see right there on the corner of the website. This is Dreamers Worldwide. And I am a part of this organization. They are wonderful sisterhood. Wonderful sisterhood. So if you decide to join, tell Asia sent you. All right. Now, let's get down to business. So, today's show is called Put on Your Mask First. So, first of all, let me help you understand the reference. This is about, for those of you that have traveled on the airplane, you'll have the flight attendants show you how to put on a mask if something happens where you need it. And because of that, they show you to put on your mask first so that you are safe first, and then you can help the person next to you. So, why did I choose this? Because I'm that person that tends to be hard-headed sometimes, and I'm trying to put the mask on everybody else but me. And I believe a lot of you deal with the same thing. So, let me explain how I know what's been going on and how I figured out that this would needs to be done. And I told you guys before that, I really, really am grateful for nurses. So a nurse talked to me about this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm so stressed out. Why would it get to the point where I'm in the hospital, right? So she said something, she's like, sometimes we forget to put our mask on first. I'm like, well, what do you mean by that? And she said, well, why they tell you to put your mask on and then help somebody out. And for whatever reason, that's just not something that I've been good at doing. Um, so what does it look like? How does this become a problem? So what happens is this. The stress builds up in your system. We've been talking about this for the last few times that I've been on here. The stress builds up in your system. The stress can cause and does cause for me a physical reaction and happens with many, many, many people. So what does that mean? What does that look like? What happens is that your stuff starts to shut down because you didn't allow it to rest. Your heart, your mind, your everything just starts acting crazy, goes haywire. And now that I know that I was close to having a heart attack due to my stress levels, and also the stress levels keeping me from wanting to eat. I did not take in the nutrients I needed to make sure that I was taken care of. And then it ended up being a trickle down effect. So I was out. I was down for the count. And I was in the hospital. But everything had to still keep moving here at the house, right? And it was not a pretty sight. And then when I came back home, I ended up going back to the hospital just a couple weeks later, because I was not listening. I was being hard headed. So this is about putting your mask on first. And I would love for you guys to ask questions or talk to me in the section, because I want to know um, your stories and whether or not you struggle with this as well. So today was part of me doing just that. It was a part of me trying to put on my mask first. So when I recognize that the stress levels are building up again, then I know that it's time for me to check in with myself, right? But I'm supposed to do that way before then, but I know at that point I need to check in. So let me know how many of you guys love comedy, or if your go-to is music, because both are my go-tos. And I have my favorite comedians, I got my favorite comedians. I have so many playlists. Uh, one of my playlists has like over 1,000 songs on it. My mom's like, "You are never getting through all of those songs." I said, "A little at a time, I do." But these are the things that help me to, so to speak, put my mask on first. I have to check in with myself. So I have some comedians that are lighthearted, and then the ones that aren't, they're a little more rough around the edges. So Angela Johnson is one of the people that I watch when I need lighthearted comedy, and Michael Jr. These two comedians are very, very good, and they help me to kind of center and not think about all the madness and craziness that's going on today right now. I'm having a hard time um, talking to people right now, because the stuff that's going on in this country just seems so unreal. It doesn't feel right. It feels like I am not, there's no way that I'm actually living this reality. And the fact of the matter is, a lot of other people are living a much harsher reality. We got a lot of families that have been torn apart. We got a lot of people that have lost jobs. We have a lot of people that have, that are going through a lot of mess right now. I do not put my stuff out as much. I don't want to be too personal, but I do want you guys to know that I am in that number of people that are struggling with things. So, God bless me with a great sense of humor. And I am goofy. And I know you guys don't want to believe me when I tell y'all, but I'm a very, very goofy person. And then the other side of me is my other language that I speak, which is music. That's what I grew up with. This is literally another language. I can have full-blown conversation with you with different songs. I promise you. And I feel like everybody needs to have that something that can help center them. Maybe devotionals work for you. Maybe meditation works for you. There's a lot of tools out there that are used, and I would love to hear and know what your favorite tools are. So I use Calm, I use Abide. Those are two apps I use to just meditate. And I need everything that will take my mind off of stuff, which is why my go-to is normally comedy. Oh, and I deal with insomnia. I have like the greatest background for getting sleep. But with all of that, that adds to the stress load as well. So sleep is just as important. And so one of the things I'm doing this weekend is hanging out with people that I have fun with, that I care about and that care about me. So I would like to hear about that. How many of you guys have friends that you hang out with on a regular basis? Believe it or not, I do not have a million friends like others think I do. People think I have just, thousands of people to pick from and choose from. I do not. I don't want that either. That's a lot. That's a lot of responsibility. That can be stress as well. And if you are watching while you are watching YouTube, this is why what you do. Please and thank you. Subscribe. Um, One of the things that I'm doing this year, and Happy New Year to all of you wonderful, beautiful people. One of the things that I'm going to be doing is I will be filming more from outside of the office. I know you guys are going to have fun and enjoy this. So, one of the bands that I've been around a lot lately, Soul to the Bone, shout out. Hey, y'all, we have something coming up soon. And um I also am a part of another group, which is Kindred Spirit. And this actually helps with my stress as well. Getting up there, being a part of things, and like getting all that extra stress off of you is very, very helpful. And I have so much fun singing and performing. People get to see a different side of me. Um, Songbird is the music side. So, this is what I want you guys to do this year. We are together. And this is something I learned from Dreamers, by the way. We're together going to make some lists of non-negotiables. Are you ready? Okay, great. Let's get started. So, what does that mean? What does that look like? Non-negotiables. That means I will not negotiate with you. This is something that has to happen. This is what I need for my peace, and you cannot tell me no. This is me. This is what I need. Those are the non-negotiables. So, with my sleep, I started doing some hard stops as far as when I go to sleep and as far as when I get up. I try anyway. So so one of the things that I do, and insomnia is a real pain, but it really is. I'll listen to something on my phone, but put the phone down. The lights help keep you up. It's problematic. It is horrible. I do not recommend that you call people because somebody might be upset with you, and don't call me in the middle of the night, please. I'll pray for you. Send me a text. But this is what we need to start doing for this year. So, what I would like you guys to do, and just in case you weren't paying attention, in the community that I have on Facebook, I am constantly listing questions, and I really pay attention to the answers. I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what your non-negotiables are. I want to know what new things you're going to try this year that's supposed to enhance your life. What's going to make it better? Let's make some better decisions this year. Shall we? Yes. Okay, so we're going to take a quick little break. After these messages, we'll be right back. And this is Motives Cosmetics. All right. Mm-mm. Okay, so we have some giveaways this year, this month. Um, I'll be promoting several different products. Pay attention. So if you're not following me on social media, first of all, what are you doing with your life? I thought we talked about this. I told you guys what to do. Okay. So here we go. Whatever you don't have already, take a look. There's my social media. Okay. Then there's my Patreon. Now, I have reserved a drone for this specific giveaway. So if you sign up for my Patreon and I select your name, and this is not going to go forever, I'm talking about within this month, top 10, you will be put in the drawing to win a drone. Okay. Mm. And this has video footage, capabilities. This is not a toy. This is something good for you. Okay? This will be fun. Okay. Let's get rid of the Patreon there. Other ways that you can win prizes this year is participating in the Pure community on Facebook. If you participate with comments during the show or under all of the posts that I put out there for Pure Live, you can win a prize as well. I will be consistently running it back. If you join the community or start following me, you can also be entered in for prizes. I'm going to keep them coming as long as you keep coming. Darlings, I am so tired. This has been a very, 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 very interesting month already, and we just started. Are you guys tired too? Um, in addition to that, there will be some discounts given for certain events and things for me through moi. Again, you win these things through participation. So I'm watching y'all, I'm paying attention. The notifications and all that stuff goes straight to me. I am not AI. Okay, I am Asia. J. Jamal Rogers. Please, thank you. All right, and there's some previous guests that have new projects that are out that I'll be dropping throughout the weeks coming up as well. If you guys download any of the music, for example, Dr. Shabari Evans has recently dropped an album. I'll be having all that information ready for you on all of my different platforms of social media. If one of you buys the album and you inform me, you too can win a prize. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I'm trying to think if I named every way that you can get prizes. This year's gonna be fun, y'all. We're gonna have fun. And we're gonna handle this year differently than last year. We're gonna do better. Are we gonna do better? We're gonna do better. I wanna hear you say you're gonna do better. I'm gonna start some hashtags soon. If you follow these hashtags or if you share these hashtags, again, I'm paying attention. I'm watching you. You can win a prize. Facebook has made it very easy for me to pay attention to the people that are participating um, a lot. And those people will be top tier for those drawings. So participate. Yes. All right. And trying to make sure I remember everything else. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Other thing is Elijah Jamal. Just in case you don't know and you're just tuning in for the first time, that's my brother. That's family. Who also does music, who also acts, who has a lot going on, and he is who you want to follow. So I will be posting his stuff as well soon. If you too would like to have your things on my platforms, you want me to spotlight you, you have to reach out to me on one of my social media platforms, or you can email me here. It says asiasongbird@gmail.com. 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 I get goofier when I get sleepier, just in case y'all know or didn't know, No. Anyway, so this is what you do also if you want to be a guest on the show. Calendars are filling up fast. I only allotted a few for me to explain the new stuff for myself After that, things just fill up quickly. So if you want that spot, baby, you got to reach out with the quickness. And we'll talk. When you reach out to be on the show, tell us everything so we can support you too. I want to know what you into, what you thinking about getting into, what you think you're going to get into in future sometime down the line, what kind of things you want us to support, everything. Reach out, let us know. So no, I do not plan on staying long with you guys today, this evening. I am excited about preparing all this other upcoming stuff that we got coming. Oh, please tune in next week because we are going to show something wonderful and fun on me, featuring some very talented people. All right. So I do want you to remember to embrace God's perfect design, which is you. Don't let nobody tell you any different because they make you. So they can't tell you any different anyway. And be back here, tune back in Friday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I look forward to seeing all of your interactions. I look forward to sending out these fun prizes. I'll see you soon. All right. And
Although we